Hi everyone, it's QuickyBaby and welcome back to World of Tanks, and the day is finally here. The large boxes are available on the premium store right now, and as with the previous years, Wargaming have decided I have been a very good boy this year and gifted me 250 boxes to open up, show you what your chances are of being able to get what. And in true QuickyBaby fashion, I'm going to be making an extensive Excel list to try and work out exactly what your chances are of being able to get what inside the boxes. So firstly, let me clarify a massive thank you to Wargaming for the generous gift. However, as with previous years, I will be donating the amount of money that it would cost me to buy these boxes myself to my Cancer Research and Special Effect charity stream, which will be happening on the 15th of December. So in a year of inflation, have Wargaming put up their box prices? Well, as we can see, at least on the European server in pounds sterling, the price of 3 boxes now is £5.12. And depending how many boxes you buy, there are up to a significant amount of discounts, leading up to the biggest package, which is a ridiculous 240 boxes, where it's £246, making it pretty much £1 a pop. Accordingly, there is a significant incentive to buy as many boxes as you think you are going to open. And while these are large box mechanics with kind of pseudo-random rewards, I would thoroughly recommend that you only open as many boxes as you would want to have opened. Personally, I think loot box mechanics inside video games are deplorable, and I think that all of the contents should be available separately at a fair price so that you know exactly what you're getting. However, thankfully over the years, Wargaming have become transparent with the exact chances that you have to be able to get what from these large boxes, unlike it was from 2018 when it started. Now you know you have exactly 2.4% chance of being able to get one of the big vehicles, an 11.66% chance of being able to get one of the smaller premium rewards, a 5% chance for each of the styles, and most importantly, if you don't get one of the big rewards, every 50 boxes, you're guaranteed to be able to get one. In turn, while I don't think these boxes are ideal, and I really wish these vehicles were just available outside of them still, the position that they're in is so much better now than it was in 2018. And considering that you're guaranteed to get 250 gold out of each of the boxes, then really, if you actually need gold and all of the other currency that's going to be coming in the boxes, it's one of the best times of the year to actually spend money in World of Tanks. So, with all of that said and done, let's take a quick look around our Christmas garage and start to open the boxes. So if you do decide to open boxes yourself this year, then there is a little tab in the top left hand corner so you can track your own statistics, but I still feel like we're going to get better with good old QuickyBaby's Excel master sheet. So here we go. Firstly, we are going to be opening up the New Year boxes. I'm going to start it one by one, and oh yes, Christmas cheer. It begins. What did we get? 3 days of premium account, and whoa, we already got the cat. And that's right, because I believe you have, what percentage chance was it of being able to get the cat? Did it actually just freeze the camera inside the garage? That's absolutely ridiculous. You have a 20% chance of getting the cat, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise that we did manage to get the cat here. Now, I have no idea how much the cat is going to cost to be able to get for all of their missions. But apparently it's going to be... Oh, look, there's Vinnie Jones. It's just so bizarre seeing Vinnie Jones inside World of Tanks. It doesn't seem to be too fussed about a cat, though. But, you know, Vinnie is a notorious British hard man. So, of course, he's not going to be done with a cat, right? All right, let's take a look at this cat's assignment shenanigans. Is it actually going to... I don't want to see this Wargaming. I want to see the cat. Show me the cat. Show me the cat. Close that. Show me the cat. Where's the cat in the garage? It's probably going to be hiding somewhere. Okay, it looks like there's a forced splash page, so you have to go and collect your resources, as you should do. You should collect your resources every single day. And I can go and steal resources from Oberian as well. No, I'm not stealing the resources. Everybody knows that. Okay, where's this cat? Is there a cat here? There we go. There's the Redshire cat. Okay, so you have to purchase treats to win the cat's favor. It costs 100 of this. Great. What is that? Amber. All right, we spent some amber. We've given the cat some treats. Oh, nom nom nom. Nice little cat. You got your Christmas dinner. That's good. You're having your Christmas dinner early, you naughty cat. But yes. After having to try and figure out what I have to do to feed Thor this year, it sometimes can be quite tricky to actually get cats to eat, I imagine, considering how tricky it is sometimes to get a dog to eat. You'd be surprised, like, Thor is a golden retriever. You think he would just absolutely smash all of his food, right? All right, so we got a mouse wind-up toy. I think this is the same animation as last year. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. But I think we did all this last year. You knock the mouse off the table. Go on, knock the mouse off the table. You going to knock the mouse off the table? No, the mouse is going to survive. This is it. Red Shark Cat, you have failed your job. You are no longer a mousetrap. Okay, and now I can purchase a retro robot cleaner for the cat. So I thought that maybe you'd have to... Wow, yeah, Roomba time. I thought that you would have to actually spend gold to be able to do all of the cat stuff, but it looks like you just have to spend your resources, which of course you'd rather have to invest into... you'd rather have to actually invest into upgrading Vinny or being able to upgrade your holiday ops level, do the assignments. But if you want to put them in the cat at the start, then it gives you a style. And apart from that, the cat isn't really going to do too much. All right, well, let's get back into the boxes. So we got our cat on our first box. We should write that down. 1 box for 1 cat. Okay, here we go. Let's continue. What are we going to get for our boxes? 500 gold? Not the best result, not the worst. You could get yourself a premium day instead, as far as I can remember. 7 days of premium from a single box. See, for me, as somebody who's got 500 days of premium on my account, it's really not the best of deals to get the premium time. Oh my word, did I just get a tank on my 4th box? Is it one of the big ones? Did I just get a big tank on my 4th box? That is pretty terrifying. Oh my word, I did. What is it? It's the American, the tier 8. Oh wow, I think, is that the fastest I've ever got one of the new tanks? I think it is. It's the XM66F. I believe this is the fastest I've ever managed to get a new box. If anyone remembers watching back in the day, sometime, I think I opened 200 boxes and didn't get the Type 59. Oh well, how things have changed. Looks like it might be Uncle QuickyBaby's lucky day. Anyway, this is a tier 8 American turreted tank destroyer that I've yet to publish my tank review on for YouTube, but I will be playing it today on my live stream on twitch.tv/QuickyBaby. So if you want to see me playing it, as well as my initial opinion on the vehicle, tell you how good it is, then swing by there. All right, so that's one XM66F, and that would be 8,600 gold if I managed to get another one. But of course, I probably won't be bagging another one, right? Maybe, we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some. 100,000 credits. It's not the ideal thing for a pound, right? You put a pound in the machine, you get 100,000 credits. That's pretty much one game of World of Tanks around this time of year. Oh man, this is so bizarre to just be seeing all this currency just going. I got a Zeppelin. That's disappointing, but at least I got 250 gold as well. So it's not like Wargaming are giving you a Zeppelin instead of giving the 250 extra gold. Another 250 extra gold. I noticed actually this year I spent more gold than I actually made. So Wargaming, congratulations to you. You've been doing a good job of trying to pressure everyone to spend all of their gold. If an Uncle Scrooge McDuck like me actually spends their gold all the way through the year, then that means they must be doing the right thing with trying to get people to spend it, right? So I think it's just been all of these little auctions that Wargaming have had, you know, when they put in a, what was it, a Mars, and you had to auction like 25,000 gold to be able to get a Mars. It was pretty ridiculous. Oh, I got an IT3, and I got, oh, this is pretty cool. Oh wow, that's a cool animation. Oh, that's actually really cool. I got the hot rod style. This is definitely one of the best ones. Love it or hate it, I don't think that you can actually hate the style for the EBR 105. Watch out. Panar EBRs are coming. Oh, that's actually a pretty nice upgrade that you get some kind of a post-it. No, not post-it. What are they bloody called? Postcards. Jeez, I can't remember. No, that's exactly what they are called. Postcards. It just seems such a bizarre name for some reason early on in the morning for me. I didn't sleep all that much last night. But yeah, it shows you how many different things that you can actually be able to get out of the boxes. I got 6 different things out of the boxes there. An IT3 and a Panar EBR style. Oh my word, we got an AMRT, an ARMT as well in the very next box. There's only one inconvenient thing about opening blooming 250 boxes, and that's all the numbers are screwed up. So previously it was a lot easier for me to be able to take away from the 50, and now I've got to take away from the 63. Oh my lord, Wargaming, what have you done to me? Okay, well, hopefully we're just going to have to get better with our 63 subtractions, right? All right, so far, so good. We've got one of the big one of the big rewards. We're getting a lot of the little tanks coming out now, as you would expect. I'm gonna think that I'm gonna have to switch to open. I'll do the first 63, I think, individually, because it's quite exciting. And then I think for the subsequents, I'm probably going to open up 5x5. You know, that's the real big bucks, right? You're no longer putting a pound into the old wargaming machine at a time. You are putting in 5 pounds in a single click. That's when you know you're in a mega whale, when you don't have time. Oh no, it's the tier style. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to seeing more GWE 100s on the battlefield. Artillery is coming. EBRs are coming. I have to admit though, Wargaming's animations for the style is pretty cool. Should we go and take a look at it? I really should have shown you the hot rod style, shouldn't I? Oh wow, yeah, that looks cool. If I was an arty player. All right, let's go take a quick look at the hot rod style, because I feel bad that I didn't. I forgot that I could. I've forgotten how to do loot box openings. It's been so long since I've opened up loot boxes. All right, here we go. Hot rod style. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, okay. I have to admit, that is ridiculous. I think it's a little sad that I'm replacing the old style. I don't know about you, but when I get used to having a style, I almost don't like to replace it with a new one. But that's what happens when they've put so many styles in the game now. I'm gonna have to add to them. So we've got tier in our 19th box. Let's continue. We got 35 boxes of the new year. This is what these are called, right? New year cheer to go. All right, what do we get? 100,000 credits. Disappointment. I don't really need the credits. Actually, I kind of do, but at least I'd rather get the gold. I have to admit, getting 100,000 credits instead of 250 gold is pretty disappointing. We're getting quite a lot of those 100,000 credits at the moment. Oh, an A7E3 on our 22nd box. So, yeah, just more of these little premium tanks coming up. I'm actually really bad. I remember during playing my most played tier 4 tanks, I think I had barely even played one of the vehicles that I got from last year. What was it? The Matilda something or other. I can't bloomin' remember the name of it. But yeah, these little tanks, they are still pretty cool, and a few of them will be a novel. I have to try and get some games in. Ooh, 500 gold in a single box. That's quite nice to be able to get. When I say 500 gold, I know it was 750, but of course the 250 base is the base price, right? A Chaffee 594 in my 25th box. So I'm wondering if that Chaffee's actually going to be any good. I'm hoping it is. The Chaffee back in the day, aka what the current T37 is, used to be absolutely amazing. Oh, I got the Vinnie Jones style in the Cobra. Oh yeah, boy. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. He's got his double shotguns that he carries. He's got Chop Chop on the front. Vinny the Axe. Yeah, that's pretty funky. All right, let's take a look at it. I have to admit, I think having winner takes it all, be good, follow the rules. Yeah, okay. It's pretty snazzy. Bullet Tooth Tony and all of that jazz. Fantastic, actually. VJ on the back. I think that is a pretty cool style, and like the golden boxing gloves on the front as well. I have to admit, I think that is a very, very, very cool style, and I'm quite happy that I managed to be able to get it. Yeah, rock and roll. Watch out, Cobras are coming as well. How many different toxic tanks are we going to have in the matchup? So I've got all reliable on my 35th box. All right, let's keep going. Got 27 more of the, what are they? The new year boxes to go. All right, what's in the box? QuickyBaby, what's in the box? Oh, and I can't believe I'm getting all the styles so early. Just to clarify, the chances of getting a style are 5%. So these are sometimes the hardest things to be able to get. I am getting incredibly lucky with getting the styles. In the previous years, sometimes it took me like 100 boxes to be able to get all of the styles. I seem to be smashing them in my first 50 this year, but that is what happens when you have random mechanics. So this is just an absolutely ridiculous looking style for the E75. What is this kind of like trident exhaust on the back? It's just absolutely ludicrous, but I love it. I love it so much. I'm definitely going to be keeping this one on my E75. That's perfect. This is my first ever tier 9, and now it looks like it's some kind of tier 10 or tier 11, right? That's what you got to go for. And we got it, I believe, on our 37th box. So I've actually managed to get 4 out of 5 of the styles within my first 37 boxes. That's incredibly lucky. In 50 boxes, you should be getting roughly about 2 styles in 50 boxes. So yeah, I'm very fortunate. It's every 20 boxes that should give you a style. So for me to get 4 of them, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so while I guess I am getting lucky with the boxes, I'm not getting so lucky with the big tanks right now, right? But, oh, there's a Vickers. Oh, and I just realized, I think I've been making mistakes by using the guaranteed reward mechanics rather than the actual amount of boxes that I've been opening. So I believe I got that on my 25th, and I believe I got that on my 27th. Whoops-a-daisy. That is the chance that I have right here. Well, not chance, it's 23 more boxes until I guaranteed to get myself a tier 8, and the number of boxes I actually have left is up on the left-hand side of the screen. All right, premium time. Okay, so we've got our numbers correct now. I can't believe that I've actually managed to get all the stars in the first 20, like not all the stars, but all but one of the stars in the first 27 boxes. No actual way. That is so bizarre. We got all of the styles within 30 boxes. Oh, this one for the AE Phase 1. The Sky Sentinel style. That's pretty cool at the back. I'm hoping that it actually does that inside the game. And I would expect that it does if Wargaming did it in the preview. All right, let's get the AE Phase 1 style on. That is actually ridiculous. Pretty cool vibe of this AE Phase 1. I'm hoping the boosters do work at the back as we actually use the engine. That'd be impressive if it does. We'll have to see whether that's going to be the case. Okay, so that was my 33rd box. It took me 33 boxes this year to be able to get all of the styles. Crazy stuff. Actually mad. I would have never thought that it would have happened that quickly, because as I said, in the previous years it took me, I think, 130 boxes to get all the styles. So let me clarify, just because I've got lucky with getting the styles doesn't mean that you're going to get lucky getting the styles. And I think for a lot of people who all they want is one of the styles from the boxes, this could be a bottomless pit, because there's no guaranteed mechanics for the styles, right? It's not like Wargaming have said that if you open 20 boxes, you're guaranteed to get one of the styles. No, that's not the case. There's only bad luck mechanics for the new tanks. There's no bad luck mechanics for the new styles. And so accordingly, I would recommend all of you be very careful if you're only opening these boxes for the styles. Because in theory, to have an even chance of getting one of the styles, you're going to have to open 20 boxes. And the idea of putting £20 into a slot machine to have an even chance of being able to get what you want is very expensive. So, kind of sucks within that regard that I know these styles are looking cool. I think they're probably some of the best styles that Wargaming have ever done, but I would never recommend actually putting money in unless you need the gold, you need the premium time, and you need the credits, I guess, or you want to have all of the extra bonus crystals so that you can be able to accelerate your progress and be able to get your Holiday Ops credit bonus and get your Holiday Ops experience bonus earlier. 500,000 credits, that ain't bad. All right, we've got 9 boxes now if we don't see a tier 8 or tier 9 premium tank before we're guaranteed to get one. So you'll see that while we got very lucky with managing to get one of the boxes at the start, well, we got one of the tier 8 premiums, one of the new tier 8 premiums very early. Now you're getting a more realistic idea of the kind of gaps that you can have between the tanks. So 6 more boxes now. You can see that it's all dried up. Now that we're not getting styles out, now that we're not getting cats out, it's definitely a lot less exciting. And you don't get any compensation for getting new styles. You will get compensation for getting tanks that you already have, though, which is definitely one of the more juicy things to be able to do. Oh, it lagged. Does that mean that something cool is coming up? I saw some lag. Does that mean something cool is coming up? Oh, it's just a Vickers. Well, yeah, it shows you that we get the 500 gold compensation for the Vickers. So that was actually a very dry run. Did you see that? We went from getting stuff in our first 33 boxes, and we didn't actually get a baby tank for 25 boxes. Crazy. But now we've got, so we could have, if I just bought 20 boxes, what I want to highlight here is if I had just opened 20 boxes and bought them off the website, I might have got none of the tanks. And to all intents and purposes, I might have got none of the styles. Okay, so here is the bad luck prevention. Because we've opened 49 boxes without getting a single one of the big tanks, now we're going to get our one guaranteed, one of the vehicles that we don't have on the next tank. So which one is it going to be? What's going to be my spirit tank? Is it the Tiger Mouse? I can't believe I got the XM first. Here we go. What is it? Guaranteed vehicle arrived. You can see in the mechanics behind me here. I guess I can move myself to the other side of the screen. You can see. So it does say guaranteed vehicle arrived. Wargaming making that very clear. So if you do get 50 boxes, oh, it's the Type 63. So I just did a full tank review on this thing yesterday, and it's pretty good in the right situation. So urgent delivery, Type 63. Should we see it inside the garage? Oh, gonna be playing this one on stream on my main account because I hate playing on my press account. That's not what I want to do. I don't really want to play on my press account. So that was, I think, my 54th box as far as I can tell, that we got ourselves a Type 63. So yeah, that shows you we didn't get one of the big tanks for 50 boxes, and we actually had an over 20 box gap. It was, by the looks of it, it was about 29 boxes where we didn't actually get a tank. So keep that in mind. If you go and you spend your like 30, 40, 50 pounds on buying 30 boxes, because of course if you're buying smaller amounts of them and you're not getting a discount, there is a chance that you get no tanks out of the boxes. And I bet you that if you were to, say, purchase 30 boxes and you didn't get one, you're probably going to buy another 20, right? To be able to at least get one of the tier 8 or tier 9s guaranteed. So from that perspective, Wargaming wins. From that perspective, the players win. And look, don't get me wrong. I think it's far better that there is guaranteed mechanics coming out of the boxes, because it means that if all you want is the tanks, at least you are guaranteed to get one tank after 50 boxes. Or if you want all of the new tanks, you are guaranteed to get all of the new tanks after 200 boxes. That is taking into account that you do already have the GSAW 1010, which for me personally, I hate the GSAW 1010. I think it's a big old stinky tank. I don't think it's a very fun vehicle to play. I'm not really the kind of player who wants to just sit back. And if I do sit back, I want to sit back with something like a TVP 100 and absolutely rip my opponents a new one with some really high damage per minute. So we can see that while we got fairly lucky from these boxes, I guess. I guess it was lucky of me to get the tier 8 or tier 9. Oh! Oh! I had to say the lucky word, didn't I? Is that the tiger mouse? Is it the tiger mouse? Is it the tiger mouse? Is it the tiger mouse? It's not the tiger mouse. It looks too small. It's the object. Okay, so this is the object 752, I think, off the top of my head. Is it the object 752? I think it is. Come on. There it is. Oh, wow. I actually got quite lucky. Can you believe it was I think the final box that I got the object 752. So this is a tier 9 Soviet premium tank destroyer, heavy tank with 8 degrees of gun depression and an autoloader. So looking forward to that. Can you believe that was my very last New Year box? Meaning that I actually ended up getting 3 tier 8 or tier 9 premium tanks from my first 63 boxes. So now I can show you that after 63 boxes, I managed to get myself 19,000 gold, 2.6 million credits, and 73 days of premium time. Really shows you how much premium time you can get from these boxes. Wish I got a little bit more gold and less premium time. I've literally got 2 years of premium time now on this account. I think that this premium time is going to outlive me. Oh well, pretty good luck to get 3 tanks. Well, let's continue. Let's open some more boxes. This time I'm going to open them 5 at a time. 5 at a time. It's going to make it a little bit more confusing with regards to what we managed to get. I guess I can throw myself on the other side of the screen, which will help you out. All right, 100,000 credits, 100,000 credits, 250 gold, and just 3 days of premium time, 500 gold there, and 1 day of premium time. Okay, look, we're literally chunking in. Even if we were to buy these packages in their biggest form, we are chunking in £5 a pop every time we click. And oh my lord, that has to be the tiger mouse, right? I got so lucky this year. This is unusual. QuickyBaby never gets lucky inside World of Tanks. Well, I get lucky in World of Tanks, but QuickyBaby never gets lucky with his loot boxes. Oh, do you know what? I wonder if I'm still going to get guaranteed rewards. Let's take a look. I think this one is going to be the new best tier 9 heavy tank inside the game. It has amazing 300 cheeks armor. I've done a full tank review on the Tiger Mouse. Would thoroughly recommend checking it out. This thing is a beast. Interestingly, what happens now? Did it actually break the 5-box streak? It looks like it did, but I do remember getting an AMRT and we got the Tiger Mouse. So I believe the AMRT must have been on my 8th box and the Tiger Mouse must have been on my 9th box. Now, I am actually still going to get the 50 more vehicles until I get the guaranteed tier 8. So I'm going to be getting compensation. I didn't realize that you will still get compensation every 50 boxes. I did not think that would be the case once you've managed to get all of the tanks. So that's pretty good. So that means every 50 boxes we're guaranteed to get like a between 8 and 13,000 gold compensation, as you can see here. All right, we managed to get ourselves another IT3 after about 14 boxes. It doesn't have to be exact. All right, let's keep opening these boxes. Let's get through them. We've got 100,000 credits, 500,000 credits, 500,000 credits. We got ourselves a Vickers for 500 gold compensation. Let's put down roughly box 19. Open another. Wow, this is some serious whaling now when you're going through the boxes as quickly as this, right? This is some serious whaling. Okay, premium time, premium time, premium time. I got 1,000 gold just randomly. It wasn't a tank compensation. It was just 1,000 gold randomly. Okay, we get an A73. That was after about 30 boxes there. We got another one as well. So we got a Chaffee there for 1,400 compensation, probably after about 32 boxes or so. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Put those £5 into the wargaming machine. But to be fair, they did give me the boxes, but I'm giving the money back to charity. Ha ha ha. Yes. Okay, cool. Rock and roll. Wow, bad luck streak now. Look at that. No tanks. No nothing. 7 days of premium. This is actually kind of scary when I think about that. Whether I'm actually going to... I guess I'm going to have kids now. And then after I've had kids, at least they'll have the premium time, right? That's quite morbid to think. Anyway, looks like we've opened about 44 boxes now to be able to get ourselves an IT. So, yeah, we're getting a little bit unlucky now. But hopefully we're still going to get the guaranteed mechanics. So in another 19 boxes, we'll get one. Do you know what you'd really actually hope happens? What you'd hope happens is that you get your tanks in streaks, if that makes sense. Because with the way that the boxes work and the guaranteed mechanics work, is that let's say you get a box randomly after 47 boxes, well, you were going to get one after an additional 3 boxes anyway. So if you kind of get like 2 tier 8 or tier 9s in a row, that's kind of advantageous because then you've kind of like broken the streak early. The last thing that you want to do is like break a streak on like 49 boxes, if that makes sense. Okay, we got ourselves a Vickers and an A7E3 after roughly about 49 boxes. We'll just put that there. Okay, let's keep going. We've got 13 boxes now more. Oh, well, there goes my bad luck prevention. We got ourselves another XM66F. So I guess that means that the boxes left is going to reset. Oh, wait a minute. It's looking like the guaranteed mechanics. Oh no, the guaranteed mechanics are still here. It just doesn't show when you're whaling and opening up 5 at a time. That is some pretty cool compensation. 8,600 gold just for getting lucky. That looks like it happened roughly after my 54th box of this set. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What do we got? What's in the box? What's in the box? So we got a premium debut, 500 gold, okay, and an A73, which is only 500 gold, after roughly my 59th box. Okay, so now I get to open another 4. We've got ourselves a Vickers on roughly our 60th box. And that's it. Just a Vickers after roughly our 60th box. So this time you'll see that we actually managed to get ourselves a lot more of the little vehicles. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little vehicles, whereas previously we only got 5 little vehicles. And we managed to get ourselves 2 tier 8 or 9s rather than previous set of boxes where we got 3. But still, I'm running pretty good. So after that set of boxes, we got 36 days of premium, 4 million credits and 35,000 gold. So it really shows you, for my New Year boxes, I got an incredible amount of premium time. For my Christmas boxes, I got half the premium time, but I got 35,000 gold. Now, a lot of that will be that 8,000 compensation. And remember, once you get the tanks for the first time, there's no compensation. You're getting the compensation after you've already got them. So it really shows you the kind of disparity between the boxes. Now, you've still got equal chances. Let me clarify. You've still got equal chances, irrelevant of which boxes you purchase. The only difference between the boxes is the guaranteed material that you get. From each box, you get guaranteed 50, and then you get 150 random. And so that's why it's a good idea to buy a bunch of boxes so you can be able to get that 50% credit boost. All right, we've got ourselves an ARMT on roughly our 4th box of the new set. Well, let's keep going. Got to get through this, otherwise it's going to be like a blooming hour-long YouTube video. All right, looks like we've got another bit of compensation in IT, roughly on our 9th box, give or take. As long as I keep it just roughly the same, it should be matched. As long as I write them down, right? 100,000 credits, 1 day of premium, 1,000 gold. Oh, 1 day of premium, 1 day of premium. The worst. I have to admit, putting a pound in for 1 day of premium is not what you want. Is that another AMRT? It is another AMRT after roughly, I guess, like our 15th box or so. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got ourselves a Vickers after roughly. I'm just gonna put it in sets of 5. We got a Vickers after roughly 20 boxes. We've got an IT in our. We've got an IT roughly in our side of 20 boxes as well. All right, we've got another 37 boxes left. Is that until the compensation, or is that how many boxes I have left of this set? I think it's how many boxes. We got a G-Saw! Okay, so that's the first time I've seen the G-Saw drop, so to say. But I already have that vehicle, so 8,850 gold for me, baby. And it happened after 30 boxes, which we're going to put down here. So that means that I'm still guaranteed to get at least one more tier 8 or tier 9 as compensation. I mean, I'm hoping that I see, like, lots of tier 8s. Lots of tier 8s and tier 9s. That's really what I want, is lots of tier 8s or tier 9s. Because as you saw, I spent more gold than I actually made this year, or spent more gold than I actually purchased this year. So, you know what? World of Tanks is getting more expensive, right? Okay, that looks like that happened on roughly the 40th box. We've got another AMRT. So, nice. And that's it. No more tanks. But those AMRTs are worth 1,000 gold. Well, 1,500 gold a pop. Looks like we managed to get a... What was it? A IT after like 45 boxes. So, quite a few good ones coming in here. Oh, whoa, I got another 8,600 gold. Oh, my lord, we're getting quite lucky right now. But it did take me nearly about 50 boxes to be able to get that. So, all right. That means that I'm still guaranteed to get one more tier 8 and tier 9. Remember what I said about the streaks? It's good to be able to get the streaks. Wow, this went very quickly. Holy moly, is that how fast it is to spend like 60 pounds? 50 or... Is that how quick it is to spend 60 pounds inside of a video game if you've already got all of the flashy animations? That's pretty terrifying. We've got an A7 after, I think, about roughly our 62nd box or so, or 61st box. Okay, that is all of our lunar boxes, so let's check our gold results. So that was definitely a good run. We got 2 tier 8 or tier 9 premiums in the 60 boxes. Looks like we managed to get ourselves 8 smaller tanks. And we got 46,000 gold there because, of course, now we're getting full compensation. We've got 3.5 million credits and only 28 days of premium. We literally got like a third of the amount of premium and double the gold. So we're definitely ramping up the amount of gold that we're getting. So we've got 62 boxes left, 39 until guaranteed mechanics. So what I would love is in my first 2 rolls of 5, if I get a tier 8 or tier 9, because then I'm guaranteed to be able to get another one. So, come on, let's get a tier 8 or tier 9 in my first set of 5 rolls. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, well, this is my last. I've got like another 2 boxes before it's gonna, no, come on. Oh, that's a little baby tank on my 8th box there. Ah, not a Vickers. So, unless I get one in the next 2 boxes, so to say, then I won't have 50 boxes left to get the guaranteed mechanic. So, come on, tier 8. Come on, tier 8. No! Oh, well. So that means that unless... the guaranteed mechanic is not going to work out for me, so to say. Well, we've got an A7 in our 15th box, roughly. Okay, fine. Okay, so if I see one now, I'm not going to complain because I've still got more chances of being able to get one. One of the tier 8s or tier 9s. But, oh well. That's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so I should be getting a guaranteed one fairly soon because of the guaranteed mechanics. I want to actually go and check. So I've got 14 more boxes until a guaranteed mechanic. 14 more boxes until a guaranteed. So if I don't get one this set of 5 or the next set of 5, I'm guaranteed to get one afterwards. Wow, shows you how dry my run is now, right? Real dry run, boys and girls. Let's listen to me. I do sound like I'm putting money into a slot machine. What? I have to get one now after... There's 3, there's 2, There's 1. Now we're guaranteed to get a tier 8. We got a G-Saw. Bro, I wanted one of the ones that was worth 13,000 gold. That's actually scary. 40 boxes used there. 40 boxes used, and we've only got 2 little baby tanks and 1 big tank. So this is more reasonable luck. But I'm really hoping we see like a bit of gold compensation here. Because I'm not going to be opening more, I'm not going to be purchasing more boxes myself. Took about roughly 45 to be able to get another, what is it, IT. You think I'd know the numbers by now. Dang, son, 17 boxes left. I think we might do the last 7 or so individually just for funsies. Oh, this is slow. Oh, when the game slows down, I'm hoping that it's slowing down enough to give me the juice. Really? Lack of tanks? Oh, huge lack of tanks. This is crazy. Opened up 55 boxes now, and we got barely anything this time. Barely anything, ladies and gents. Okay, let's do the last 7 individually, you know? I have to open up another 34 to be able to get the guaranteed mechanics. I do think opening your boxes individually is a lot more fun than doing it 5x5. 5x5 is for the Omega Whales. Are you an Omega Whale? Well, I'm not saying it's a good thing to be a whale. 5 more boxes, boys and girls. Come on, give me Tiger Mouse. Give me Tiger Mouse. I want the 13,000 gold. I'm kind of happy this happens, though, because it really shows you that you have hot streaks and cold streaks inside processes which have random number generators, right? RNG. Kind of almost hoping I don't get one. Really? I don't know. That feels like, you know, you cut your nose to spite your face and whatnot. I would quite like the 14,000 gold. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, the final box out of 250. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Nothing, really. Wow. That was so unlucky. Look at what our results were. We got 4 baby tanks and 1 big tank for our final set of 62 boxes. That is diabolical. Bad luck. Really bad luck there. About as bad as it possibly could be. And the tally from that set of boxes was 31,000 gold. Much, much less. Literally 50, like a third less than the previous set of boxes. We made 3.1 million credits and 38 days premium. And so, ladies and gents, boys and girls, now I have my cheat sheet to show you roughly how much each of the boxes is worth. So to get 250 boxes at the big bundle prices, it would cost £256.56. After 250 boxes, I got 133,550 gold. That is a lot of gold. That is enough gold to last you the entire year of World of Tanks. In addition, I got 175 days of premium. That is half a year worth of premium. And when you take into account events like getting premium time from Twitch drops, getting premium time from the Battle Pass, that is half a year's worth of premium. And you could probably be able to top it up with all of the aforementioned features. And I got 13 million credits, meaning that the per box value, which I need to adjust because in the previous years I was opening up 200, but I'm opening up 250 now, was 534 gold on average per box, 52,000 credits per box, and 0.7 days of premium per box. That is pretty good value. When you go and take a look in the gold store, that for £85 you usually get 30,000 gold. So 30,000 gold divided by £85. If you were to go and purchase gold inside the premium store, you would get 352 gold per pound that you spend. However, the amount of gold that I got from the boxes was over 500, in addition to all of the other stuff. Now, keep in mind, the amount of gold that you get per box could be completely different. You could get more premium time, less premium time, more credits, less credits. And also, if you don't already have the G-Saw like I did, then that would have been over 8,000 less gold that I got in compensation because I would have got one of the G-Saws as well. So the chance that I had to be able to get a tier 5 or tier 2 premium tanks, tier 2 to tier 5, my chance was 11.2%. Wargaming's stated chance is 11.66%, so it really shows you how close that is. My chance to be able to get one of the tier 8 or tier 9s was 3.2%. Wargaming's stated chance was 2.4%, showing you that I definitely got 33% lucky with regards to premiums this year. However, I would also like to clarify that, remember, I got 3 from my first set of 60, then 2, and for my final set of 60, I only got 1. And remember, that was only because of the guaranteed mechanics. And so, do keep in mind that your results may vary. Just because you buy 60 boxes doesn't mean that you're going to get more than 1 Tier 8 or Tier 9 premium. On the other hand, if you were lucky like me in the first one, you'll get all of the styles, 1 of each of the vehicles, and you're going to get 3 of the Tier 8 or Tier 9 premiums. And that is in essence what this is. It is a chance. I was very lucky this year that it took me 33 boxes to get all the skins, whereas if I go and take a look at what my chances were in the previous year, it took me 150 boxes to get all of the skins. So in my personal opinion, there is only one seriously dangerous thing about the boxes. Number 1, if you aren't willing to buy as many as it takes to be able to get the Tier 8 or Tier 9 premium tank that you want, or number 2, if you only want the styles, because it could take you 150 boxes like me last year to be able to get them, or you could get all of them in 33 boxes like me this year. Anyway, ladies and gents, boys and girls, that was it for opening 250 large boxes this year. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful to see what kind of real chances you have of being able to get the things that you want. If it was, give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. And let me know in the comments down below, are you going to buy large boxes? And if you are, what are you trying to get from them? And if you're watching this video as it's released on Friday, I'm proud to announce there is going to be a brand new festive token store from Twitch Drops, which will allow you for the very first time to be able to get a Tier 7 premium tank completely for free. You could get yourself the T26E3 Eagle 7, or if you don't care about that tank, you could get yourself some of the most cool looking festive styles in the game, including the one for the FE4005. So if you've ever wanted to turn your FE405 into an absolute steam engine with all of the extra sound effects that come from them, then come along on twitch.tv/QuickyBaby, claim your drops, spend your tokens in the store, and hopefully see some good gameplay at the same time. So, really looking forward to seeing you all live right now on twitch.tv/QuickyBaby. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.